What's up, y'all? So I've got some hauls to share with you guys. And might be talking a little bit after that. Could be another random life vlog. Um, After I share some hauls with you guys, or we might even start with that now. I feel like it's been a while since I've sat here and talked to you guys again. If you follow, you have noticed there's been the huge gap since my and I want to say our last string of videos. Just an update if you have been following the like the podcast, the vlogs I've been doing with Jason and our other friends. Yeah, it's been a while. Scheduling and stuff, we just haven't been able to get around and shoot some more. And then I myself, just on my own, have been so busy that I haven't been able to share hauls. And in fact, the haul I'm sharing is quite a bit of a collective haul. It's over a span of time, just because I've been that busy that couldn't bother to sit down and share a haul with you guys. Stuff's been going on. Life. I mean, you know what? Without getting into any details, basically, that's just what's been happening. Just been busy. Some good, some bad. Work's been pretty good. Work gets interesting, actually, especially when I'm working at the Rogue Toys downtown location. Ooh, the characters we get into the store. Which and I don't want that to be the impression I'll leave when I'm telling anybody about my job. It's I love the job, but man, it sure gets fun down there. Anyway, other than that, you know what? I mentioned not long ago. I was at a point kind of like where I need another collection intervention. I haven't made any progress with that, unfortunately. But it is something that is still on my mind, and I want to say kind of weighing on me. And on that note, I want to say something. I don't know if I mentioned it in the previous time where I sat down, during maybe possibly the previous Holland random life vlog. Yeah, I've been kind of dealing with feeling like in a funk and feeling low. More recently, I feel like I've actually kind of been at a lower point. I can't say, and sorry if this is getting a little personal. Yeah, I never mind getting personal with you guys. Whether any of you are interested in that aspect of my life or not. But of course, there will also be a limit to how personal I get. I can tell you, I've been low, maybe even to the point where maybe for the first time in my life, I'm feeling like depression. It might be that extreme. I honestly can't even say for sure, but at the same time, I won't go so far as to 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 spill all the tea and let explain all the reasons why I'm feeling certain ways. But I am feeling certain ways, and it's been tough. I've been dealing with some things, and not everything's been all bad. Um, but yeah, so just stuff's been going on. That's if nothing else, I want to put that out there to explain, or to at least partly give reason to why there's been such a lack of activity here on my channel, be it by myself as it mostly has been, but also again with the with the podcasts and stuff like that we've been doing with all the bros. Though I want to say we are kicking some things up. Um, we will have some things coming up. Not just we are gonna, as soon as we can, as soon as scheduling can line up, we will be doing more of the podcast and covering collector related topics, and for me personally, hopefully eventually covering some topics that aren't just collector related stuff. I might have some of the bros that we've had on previously for stuff like that, or I might have some different people who it's more like along the lines of topics that would be how do you say, like dear to them. Um, Oh, with that said, so I was saying, we will have some other things that we're working on too, um, aside from just the podcast. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I don't wanna say anything yet, like too far in advance until stuff materializes. It's not like I'm just gonna throw it out there. We'll let you know some stuff that we're working on when stuff is closer to materializing. So anyway, let's get into some of these hauls. So first up, got some WWE goodness. Got this new Becky Lynch poster. It's probably hard to show this whole thing in the frame. I was just searching. I don't know. I guess I was just looking up Becky Lynch posters on the off chance that there was something new. I was honestly surprised, because so far, or mostly, I'll see like stuff like the life size standee, which she has had a second one that's a little more updated, as well as like one of those what do you call it? Fat head. Those life size fat head like decals, which are expensive as hell. I've always wanted not just one, but some of those fat head things, but like for one set, which comes with a life size sticker, as well as like a bunch of extra stickers, but they're all like 70, 80, 90 bucks. These things are expensive. So it's like, might as well just go with like the life size standees, which at retail price are typically like 40 to 45 bucks. Anyway, moving on. So I was looking up, I think I was looking up because I wanted to add some more wrestling stuff to my walls. Yeah, I still don't have like a Kelly Kelly poster. And I've seen a few that I've been eyeing, and one in the older WWE magazine that's a pull-out poster. But for the first time, I hadn't seen it before, which is weird. It's 2011, and that was, man, I was all up on that. The Divas era at that time, especially with Kelly Kelly. So I hadn't noticed this before, but it came up in the search looking for Kelly Kelly posters. It's a 2011 calendar, and it's got like, so every month is like that. Well, I think it'd be easier to show you the back. But I figured when it's like that, like when I the Bella twins, they look so young there. Yeah, so I'm basically gonna cut these out, and I think I'm gonna throw. I don't think all of them are gonna fit. There's some pretty cool ones though, aside from Kelly Kelly. But it's all like the 2011 era. I'm gonna cut those out, and I'm gonna put them in the space above my mirrors. So there's that, and then I don't know if it's just pretty low. I didn't throw the volume up. I always have music playing while I'm shooting these things. From Target. So I'm playing Taylor Swift's new album, Lover. And I have Spotify Premium, so I was able to like download it the instant it became available. But I'm still, when it comes to my favorite artists, I still gotta have the physical copy, especially if there's something special about it and it's not just a plain old CD. So there's her Target exclusive. A lot of you might not even know that I'm actually a big Taylor Swift fan or a Swiftie. But unlike a lot of my favorite, and I can say she's one of my favorites now. Like I listen to her. I only have a handful of female vocalists that are like, man, I listen to them constantly and like just on repeat all day, and it's really a few. There's I listen to a lot of music. If you don't know me by now, I listen to a lot of music, but I have favorites, and female vocalists are always gonna be my favorites. regardless of the genre, be it rock, rap, whatever. Although I tend to, pop is typically what I'm gonna listen to the most. Um, Anyway, I'm not, although it would be in line with this being a random live blog. I'm not gonna talk too much about that and just about music and my musical taste in general. But yeah, if you don't know by now, so I do have just a few like really favorite artists that I listen to like nonstop, like Avril Lavigne, Meg Myers, um, Taylor Swift, Lana Del Rey, just to name a few. Lana Del Rey is probably like my most favorite, which her album is coming out really soon as well. So I had to get this. Picked it up while I was down in Henderson. I was visiting the cool kids or the Peralta family. Was with the bro Kirk. Hit up a couple stores. So I was pretty excited to get this. I've been super excited for it. Like I said, I've been, I was gonna say I'm unlike most of the artists I'm really into. Like I super love. I haven't been a really long time Taylor Swift fan. Like I can't say for a lot of them. For most of them, I can say. Even for Avril Lavigne, I don't remember what year her first album came out. 90, is it 99? 98, 99? No, not 90, definitely not 98, 99, 2000, something like that. Uh, from the start, since her first album, Meg Myers, since before her first full album came out, EP, Lana Del Rey, since her since her first album, Taylor Swift. It wasn't until a while later, till 1989. I forget the album before 1989. There was a few songs I liked, but it wasn't really until 1989, and then Reputation, that I really, really fell in love with her music. Is a lot more pop. So I was really excited for this. So I haven't cracked it open yet. As you can see, it's a deluxe version. It comes with 30 pages of her personal journal entries, lyrics and photos, and a poster. It's a CD plus 2 songwriting voice memos. Pretty cool. And there's four versions. I'm not that diehard that I'm gonna buy all four, but each of the four has a different 30 pages of her journal. I was like, I'm just gonna grab the first one. And honestly, the reason I wanted the deluxe version more than anything was for the poster. I'm hoping that there's only one poster among all four albums, like in Reputation. You can see that poster in the background. I don't know how many different posters there were, but it was random. You didn't know which poster you're gonna get. So I don't know if it's the same case with this. I'm hoping it's a good poster either way, and it's going up on the wall. So there's that. Although I will say this, I became a huge fan. 1989 Reputation especially. I haven't given this album really like a full listen so far, but unlike 1989 and Reputation, I feel like there's a lot more songs that need to grow on me with this one, whereas like with 1989 and Reputation, like the majority of the songs I like just clicked with me right away. And there's a few, I'll sometimes skip if I'm listening to the CD or on Spotify, but this one, it seems like there's like all the singles so far that she's released before this came out, I've really loved. That's why I was so hyped, like extra hyped. But so far, there's more songs on there that I'm still like, needs to grow on me. Anyway, also while I was at Target, I picked up this Stranger Things 11 decal. So that's what the actual sticker looks like. So it's actually brighter, more vibrant, more colorful than on the front picture right there. Which this is gonna go on the car. So there's those, and then a bit of budget collecting. So from Walmart, I was pretty surprised to find this. You gotta love those clearance deals, but sometimes when you find something that's really a good deal, and I've been wanting these Bunkr, what do you call it, like battle zones. They're inflatable, like obstacles, if you want to call it that. Great for Nerf battles and stuff like that. And ever since they came out, I've been interested in them, but it's just kind of like, I want them, but I don't want them that bad. I don't need them that bad at regular price. But $5, and there's 4 of them in this, so I'm looking forward to trying these out and getting some bros together for for some Nerf action. So some more budget collecting from D's Discounts. I saw this. So I've never actually seen, if I'm not mistaken, Marvel Rising Secret Warriors. I think it was like an animated series. I don't know if it was originally a web series or what, if it was aired somewhere, but I've never actually seen it. I could swear I've seen, like pictures of it, which is cool. It's kind of like what they were trying to do with forget the Star Wars line they did, Forces of Destiny, I think, which was they were trying to, create kind of like the success that DC has had with DC superhero girls, which Marvel and Disney have not been able to recreate that with Star Wars Forces of Destiny, and I think same with this. It hasn't had nearly the same success. Basically creating kind of like these action lines for girls. But I saw this Daisy Johnson. I've never seen this show, but Daisy Johnson, Quake from Marvel's Agents of Shield, which I don't know if we'll ever get an action figure of her. I still wish. Chloe Bennett, I believe, is the actress. It would be awesome to get a figure of Quake with her likeness. Don't know, so I'm like, this is the closest I'll ever get, possibly. I know there's a Funko Pop, but I believe she goes for stupid money now. $6.99. And I was like, since I'm getting that, I'll go ahead and grab. Not familiar with the character at all. America Chavez, Latin American. Don't know if she's Mexican or some other Latina. But I thought that's pretty cool. So for $6.99, and these are a couple things. A lot of times, well, most of the times I buy figures, it's not just to have. I actually saw this and I was like, as much as I'm into the character, I'm like, I think it'd be cool to do some shots. Do some toy photography shots with these. And maybe it's been done, but I'd like to try it out with these one of these days. Something a little different than just the regular action figures. I think that's it. One more thing to show you guys from 99 cents only. Some more budget collecting for only $1.99. The Funko Pop Thor Ragnarok Hela for $1.99. That's some good budget collecting right there. I still need to get the Marvel Legends, but cool to at least have the little Funko Pop for now. So there you guys have it. That is my haul of the day. I guess that's it as far as rambling you guys' ear off about what's going on in life. Plenty more to come. Hopefully, by me making this video, it's the first step in just getting back into the groove of this again. So there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks so much for watching.